Moving now to other news, one multinational consumer goods company is looking towards a healthier future. Unilever Philippines joins the global brand's newest initiative as the pandemic reminds us to keep a close watch on our health. Earlier, I spoke with the Food and Beverages Marketing Director, Kristine. She told us about the brand's plan for the next 5 years.
Our Future Foods ambition was actually launched globally with two key objectives. It's to help people transition towards healthier diets and also to help reduce the environmental impact of the global supply chain. Our bold new commitments include halving the food waste across our global operations by 2030, doubling the number of products delivering positive nutrition by 2025, growing our business on plant-based alternatives to €1 billion in the next 7 years. And finally, continuing to lower our calorie and salt and sugar levels across all our products. And we do this continuously, with every launch that we do in the market. So we do this because we are one of the largest food companies in the globe. And we have a critical role to play in helping to transform our global food system.
Kristine, what you just mentioned are really very ambitious goals for Unilever over the next decade or two. Tell us, why is it critical that Unilever leads this initiative?
Well, we really think that I think everyone needs a radical rethink of our food system. If we really want to feed the 10 billion people who will live on our planet by 2025 in a fair, sustainable, and nutritious way. Currently, around 2 billion people are overweight, while nearly 1 billion people go to bed hungry every day. Our current way of producing and consuming food is actually exhausting the Earth's resources and contributing to climate change. And to top it all up, 1/3 of all food products is actually lost or wasted. So we need a holistic, whole systems approach. And in order to address the interlinked challenges in climate, nature, food, and people, everyone must step up, from businesses like us to government, smallholder farmers, civil society, and consumers.
Indeed, Kristine, we need a holistic approach to transform our food systems. How are these changes and commitments, Kristine, starting to take shape and move forward here in the Philippines?
We actually started this journey about a decade ago with the inception of our sustainable living plan. Many of the crops that are relevant to our seasoning, meal solutions, dressings, and even ice cream brands in the Philippines are already sustainably sourced, and they are locally sourced as well. These include our tamarind, so our sinigang sampalok, gherkins, taro, mango, coconut, among others. And our biggest food brand, Knorr, is nearing its 50th year in the Philippines, and it has already led the way with a 2-decade-old nutrition and feeding program. It reaches moms and malnourished kids in underprivileged communities to teach them to eat nutritious and delicious meals.
And you are indeed taking actions for food as a force for good, no? And what it is best exemplified by that background that you have right now behind you, which is the Banawe rice terraces, Kristine. I mean, speaking of the government and the private sector, I mean, they really have to work together, to make an initiative, your ambition, successful. But tell us, how can consumers make a difference as well? How can you and I as consumers make a difference in all of this?
The biggest impact, Rico, that we can make as consumers is really to become aware of the everyday choices that we make, especially in how we prepare and consume our food and drink. The small actions that we do actually have an impact on the food system, and they can pose a threat to the critical foundations of our lives as well. Once we are all aware of this, we can make better choices, and we have a better chance of coming up with solutions as individuals and also as society that will protect the food system for our children and our children's children. On a daily level, individuals can also choose food that is produced in a way that is fair, healthy, and sustainably sourced. Consumers must also recognize their power to make this shift possible by demanding more and more companies transform their value chains and produce healthier products that are good for people as well as for planet.
The government, the private sector, and consumers must work hand in hand to make a difference in transforming our food systems. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word, Kristine Go of Unilever Philippines.
Thank you, Rico.